Right, keep your eye on number 28, Cale Yarborough, who's qualified for Daytona 500 at 201 miles an hour. He's got one shot left. Here they come to the line. Yarborough down the inside. Bonnet throws the block. Give it to Bonnet. 2 years in a row he wins the Clash.
The first driver to ever do so.
Comes up to the inside. It is Cale Yarborough taking first as they get into turn number 3, coming for 4. Down to the inside. Here comes Earnhardt. Earnhardt trying for second. Bonnet trying to find a place to run. They're coming to the finish line. At the line, it is Cale Yarborough. He's done it again. Thank you, Lord. This is it. The finish at Bosco Loam, the 27 out back, has been able to move up through. He's getting under Wayne Patterson. Here they come, driving for the finish. Patterson comes up on the outside. The winner is Ard. It's over with Sammy Ard, the first man to win the Wrangler 150 back-to-back. At Daytona, because you take such a beating and jouncing on this track, is clearing away for the final time around. The checkers are about to fall, and it is an upset. Ricky Rudd has won the Richmond 400. The crowd is on their feet all around.
But the winner will be the man who once upon a time drove a taxi cab in Detroit. And a sizable fare Benny Parsons will pick up today for his day's work because he's won it. Look at the battle for second, and Earnhardt just nosing out Cale Yarborough for second place in the race. The winner then, Benny Parsons. Second place, Earnhardt. Third place, Yarborough.
Cannot make the pass. Here they come in turns 3 and 4. Jeff Bodine cannot find an opportunity. He's blocked by Ron Bouchard off of turn number 4. Here they come, and it's going to be Ron Bouchard winning as Jeff Bodine dug to the inside at the start-finish line and wound up just about the
time. Keeps it right in the middle of the racing lane, which is right down and almost to the apron. Lets it slide up and looks for 4.
Darrell Waltrip out of turn number 4 onto the straightaway, and the checkered flag falls. Darrell Waltrip has won the Trans-South 500. The late stages of the race came down to a battle between early leader Bobby Allison and Jeff Bodine. But with just 48 laps to go, Bodine used the slow-moving Rudd to pass Bobby and chalk up win number 1. Ron Bouchard passed Allison for a second-place finish. Kathy Bodine cried tears of joy while husband Jeff was smiling for the cameras in the winner's circle.
Yarborough's crew figured he would run out of gas on the last lap, but Cale went for broke. Coming out of turn 4, his car started to sputter. As he crossed the finish line, his engine ran out of gas, but not before beating Jeff by a fraction of a second. The 28 car had to be pushed into victory lane. With a champagne spraying Cale Yarborough at the Alabama International Motor Speedway, I'm Bob Pierce reporting.
His teammate got a bad crash on the back straightaway. 3 cars into the wall coming out of turn number 2. Well back from the leaders. Coming around for a white flag and a white and a caution. It's over. 88 Rusty Wallace has crashed. 88 Wallace has crashed. We'll try to have you take a look at it in replay. Here he comes. Caution is out. Number 88 Wallace finishing up in a blaze of sparks and a car on fire. It is car number 22. Allison's car coming down for the finish. The winner is going to be car number 11 will win it. 12 pulled up beside him, but they were under caution. Richard Petty is crashing coming out of turn number 4. Richard Petty has just spun and looped it, and his car lies right in the center of the track. An incredible finish.
Oh, Kyle Petty just missed it. Oh, he spins and his
Kyle Petty has crashed the main straightaway trying to miss his father. The whole track must be covered with metal and debris.
46 years old and almost twice as many victories as his next closest pursuer. Richard Petty comes off turn 4, takes the checkered flag, and wins the Budweiser 500.
And he'll be another one of the drivers that said he won this race 3 times.
He laps by second-generation driver Randy Baker. Up in turns 3 and 4, the Miller High Life Buick comes off the 4th corner, addresses itself to the starting line, and there's the checkered flag. Bobby Allison joins Buddy Baker and David Pearson as the only 3-time winners of the World 600.
I don't know. Let's go for it. It's going to be a 3rd turn win if Harry Gant does it. I don't think so. I think that Cale is going to hang on. Here he comes off the 3rd turn and down the straightaway. He crosses the start-finish line under full power, and Cale Yarborough has won the Vanscoy Diamond Mines 500.
His first super speedway win. As you mentioned earlier, he did win at Riverside, California last November.
Out of turn number 4, the man who sat on the pole, the local car owner, is going to bring a Ford Thunderbird home to victory at the Michigan International Speedway. The winner of the Michigan 400 as the crowd stands and cheers the Elliott family of Dawsonville, Georgia. Dale Earnhardt will bring it across in second.
To the line. This is an interesting rule situation, Jim. You are allowed to race to the line once the yellow has come out. Cale Yarborough did that. Richard Petty is counterattacking. This may be the race that we're looking at here as they sweep up into traffic. A highly dangerous situation.
Coming down the front straight. Here they are, Sam. They will come across the yellow line just about together, but Petty had the lead. By the nose of the car, Richard Petty was just in front of Cale Yarborough as they came across the line. Now they have victorious for his 200th Grand National Stock Car Racing victory. And right now, Larry Newber is in the garage with the disappointed Cale Yarborough.
Yarborough moves in a little bit. The deficit goes down to 2 car lengths, about 3 car lengths. Gant gets a good bite down on the bottom of turn number 3. I think it's going to be Gant.
They come out of turn number 3. The crowd rises to its feet. They cheer for the winner of the Light Cola 500, Harry Gant. And Cale Yarborough finishes second by about a half a car length over Bill Elliott.
Earnhardt closes ground. He's going to try the high side. Earnhardt going to turn 3 at 200 miles an hour. Winds it up. Fires it in there. And it's Earnhardt going in front. Baker to second. Labonte back to third. It is still Allison in fourth. And now on the inside, Terry Labonte begins to move. Labonte back to second as they switch positions and shuffle down out of the turn. Dale
Right for Earnhardt. They're racing for second back there. He opens the door for Earnhardt.
As they come out of the tri-oval, headed for the line. The question will be who will be second. The checkered flag belongs today to the Richard Childress crew. Dale Earnhardt has done it again. The first man to ever win it 2 years in a row. Dale Earnhardt's
They set their cars into turn number 3. 2 more turns to go before this champion spark plug 400 is history. Darrell Waltrip leads Terry Labonte off of turn number 4. The smoke from Jody.
Oh, Labonte in trouble almost.
He's sliding to the inside, but manages to regain control, and Darrell Waltrip wins the race. Labonte second, almost lost it there in turn 4, but managed to hang on.
His only challenger was Neil Bonnet. Neil in the number 12 car wanted to be the 12th different race leader. But he became the 12th and final caution instead, hitting the wall in turn 3. Terry Labonte took his final lap with a comfortable lead over second place Bobby Allison, a narrow lead in the Winston Cup Championship points, and his second victory this season. From Bristol International Raceway, this is Kim Porter reporting.
There is a little bit of race traffic in front of him, but it should present no problem. Harry Gant now moves in turn number 4, comes off of the corner and sees the checkered flag from Harold Kender, and there it is. Harry Gant has won the Southern 500 for 1984, and Harry signifies the win already by sticking a hand out the window and saluting the members of his pit crew.
And you come off this fourth turn right here, sigh of big relief, think about calling the bank at home and say, I'll be home with the money, guys.
Darrell Waltrip picks up the checkered flags, and Darrell Waltrip and the Junior Johnson team become victorious at Richmond, Virginia at the Richmond 400. So, Darrell Waltrip, your big winner.
Waltrip into turn number 3 for the final time. Won't try to make the move on Baker. Here comes Ronnie Thomas as they move up on Doug Heffron.
He just passed the great Darrell Waltrip coming off the fourth corner for the checkered flag.
Waltrip wins the Goodies 500. And don't count them out of the championship just yet.
Career come at Charlotte as he takes it around on the final lap here in the Miller High Life 500. Here's Benny Parsons. All he can do is watch. He'll come home second. Here's Elliott out of the fourth corner.
Checkered flag waving from the starter and off turn 4 down to the start-finish line. Bill Elliott notches his 3rd Winston Cup Grand National win of his career and gains some valuable Winston Cup points in that chase for the championship.
Going down the backstretch, he decides to kind of hold forth there. He can see Harry again in his mirror. Harry can come right up and tap Darrell in the back bumper. Waltrip knows he's got the line. Out of turn number 4, racing down into the checker flag, and Waltrip has win number 7. Gant is second. Allison holds off Bonnet for 4th, and 5th place will
Gant uses all that power and takes the car into turn 3. He leaves half a lane for Elliott on the bottom of the racetrack. Out of turn 4. Elliott's got the room, and he's coming, and he beats Gant to the line.
I don't believe that, Mike. I don't believe that.
But I don't think Harry Gant believed it either.
Well in hand as he carries about a 10-car length lead down the backstretch and goes into the 3rd turn for the final time.
Okay, this is it for all the marbles. $336,000 at stake. And Dale Earnhardt, who's been outside on this race, the Atlanta Journal 500, is about to step into victory lane. He's out of turn number 4. Coming down, checkered flag is unfurled, and Earnhardt takes it home. Dale Earnhardt is victorious by just about a half second over Bill Elliott in second place.
Last lap, last time for Bodine. What a surprise. What a comeback for Jeff Bodine today. Checkered flag ready to fall. And the winner of the Winston Western 500 today at Riverside, California is Jeff Bodine, taking his first breather of the afternoon.